Good morning from icy Strait Point. We are headed in today to do a whale watching tour. And I'm excited because on our last trip to Alaska, we saw so many whales at a different port. So I'm excited to see what we see on our whale watching tour today. I want to say thank you to Be Our Guest Vacations for sponsoring this trip for us. If you are interested in doing your own Alaskan vacation, we'll put a link to them in the description down below so you can get more information. But first, breakfast at Cabanas for a quick breakfast because our start time is early. Our start time is 8 a.m. this morning. Well, they have biscuits and gravy today for their special thing. All right, our meeting spot today is at D Lounge. Every time Oliver passes by Cruella here, he goes, "Who's that lady?" All right, it seemed like it was a pretty small group, so I think this will be a nice whale watching tour. Good morning. Oh, like some people are doing some fishing. Ooh, there's a couple of jellyfish down here. There's 3 jellyfish down there in the water. And there's some kelp right here too. Yeah, right straight down. So we're making our way out to find some whales. So right now we have to stay inside until we get to the whales, and they will turn the boat off, park it, and we will be able to be moving around outside and upstairs. Bald eagle flying right over top of our boat right now. Look at that, it was like flying with us. Well, that's exciting. All right, so we have spotted our first whales. We're headed over to them right now.
So you guys, these are humpbacks ahead of us. They did take a dive heading this way, but once they pop up that fluke, means they're down there feeding for a few minutes before they're gonna pop back up.
I just heard Oliver from inside saying that he saw the whale's butt. So she said that these whales are solitary animals. Right now they're just in groups right now because they're just meeting up with their friends to like have a meal.
So a lot of these whales have had their friends for a good 30 years plus.
Ooh, that was fun.
So they very much value their friendships. But it is rare to see them together for a long period of time.
You just saw 3.
You saw 3 whales?
Yeah, 3 big ones.
Oh.
Not just then.
What? Not just then?
We just saw 1 million big whales.
I know, that's what I was like, whoa. Well, it's the same 3.
Oh.
So they're all hanging out together.
She said they eat like 3 tons of food a day?
She also said, yeah, and their throat is the size of a grapefruit, so you couldn't...
They said even salmon was too.
Oh, they're on this side now. I'm gonna go on the back. So these whales are about 50 feet long, 50 to 60 tons, depending on if it's male or female. The females are bigger because they need more space for the calves, and the calves are 1.5 tons. So all of these humpback whales are born in Hawaii, and they migrate up here to eat, and then they migrate back down to Hawaii around October to spend the winter months down there and to breed. Mothers give birth to calves once every 2 to 3 years, and they only eat 6 months out of the year. That's why they're out here eating in Alaska. They don't eat in Hawaii at all. And so the mothers will bring the calves up here and then teach them how to eat, and then migrate back down to Hawaii with them and then leave them. So these are solitary animals, so the mothers spend about a year with the calves.
There he is. There's our man. He just went down. I've known Wedgie a long time. That is a big group of sea lions.
They're just like playing around over there.
I haven't seen a group like this in a long time, guys. That is so cool. You see how they're just holding their flippers out of the water? That's how they control their body temperature and regulate it. Oh, look at there's even the ones in front of us. This is so cool. Watch, they're gonna come. People watch. You watch. They love the boats.
Well, they're old school. Take a look through these, G's. For some reason, you don't like
That is so cool, guys. Looks like some of them are approaching us. They look like they're coming straight up to us.
Yeah, right. The sea lions
They do.
our pool?
Our pool is probably too small for them. And it's not salt water.
It does look like all
Because they're not allowed water.
Did you see that? We were on our way back and we saw some sea otters. Oh, right there. Okay. A big group of them right there. Right there.
See otters, honey. Oh, I see.
Kind of like right at the tip of that green patch there. There she is, the Disney Magic. All right, we've made it back to the ship. Now we're gonna go across the big green bridge and head into town. See what they've got going on over here. Maybe some food, maybe something else. Look at that view of the mountains over there. Holy cow. So here's your fun fact about Icy Strait Point. It is the only privately owned cruise port in Alaska. So it's owned by the Tlingit tribe, who are the native people here. So all of the money that you spend here and all the money that's brought in by the cruises goes to the locals. Oh, I remember last year we came down here and we're exploring on this beach. So the first place that we come to is this Duck Point Smokehouse restaurant. So we were gonna eat at the Smokehouse restaurant, but now we are going to go and check because we looked at the map over here. Because we looked at the map here and we noticed that there's another restaurant over here, as well as a crab house restaurant, donut shops, and stuff like that. So we're gonna take a little walk down the boardwalk and see if we can find, you know, the other restaurants. There's also one up at the top, but we're not gonna take the zip line, or not gonna take the gondola today. It makes me feel good that they do take the lifeboats out from the Magic and test them every once in a while. Look at the views. Wow. It was wild, but this is just like, this is what the world looked like beforehand. Like, before we put cities everywhere, this is what it looked like. There was just forests all over the place, and plants, and mountains, and trees, and wildlife. Alaska, the last frontier. So these are people's houses. Like, the people that live here, this is their house. Right here. Could you imagine? Like, every once in a while, or like 6 months out of the year, cruise ships show up, a bunch of people come to your back door, and then move on. So this one's more along the lines of like, they got fish and chips, halibut and chips, and burgers. Spicy burger. And they've got craft beers, and then reindeer chili and smoked salmon chowder. Last year we came through the Icy Strait Point Museum. I liked it. It was a cool museum. A lot about the fishing and canning that took place here. So we made it down to the crab house, and like the name says, they got crabs. Snow crab, peeling shrimp, reindeer chili, non-seafood lovers, chicken jambalaya. They have all the different salmon up on the wall here. Different kinds of salmon. Right across from the salmon shop. So this is not only the museum, but also the gift shops. There's a bunch of different gift shops all throughout here with all kinds of different things for you to buy. This old Willie's Jeep. I know you want to. Oh, it's the fire engine. I'm also interested in Alaskan plants because it gets cold, like very cold here. It snows and it's below freezing in the wintertime, but there's so many lush green plants right now. I understand like the pine trees and stuff are year round, but the other trees aren't, and the grass isn't, and these flowers aren't. So like, how does that work? See, I hear the zip line coming down. I can hear it. There's the gondola right there. We took that up last year. Hey, here comes the first person right now. Can you see them now, Jackson? All right, we made it back to the Duck Point Smokehouse, and that's where we're gonna eat. All right, so the boys got a cheese pizza to share. And what did you get? You got the halibut sandwich?
I got the sandwich, but the fries are for them too.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can put more.
Oh, it's in there somewhere.
Fresh halibut.
How is it?
Pretty good actually. The bread feels like it's fresh baked. The fish is really fresh. Pretty good.
All right, we are officially leaving Icy Strait Point. We're heading back to the ship. It is an early day here. The all aboard time is 4 o'clock, but Oliver needs to go down for a nap. So they ordered a pizza. Jen liked her halibut sandwich, but when the kids ordered the pizza, it actually came through kind of spicy.
Yeah, I didn't. Jackson sometimes will say things are spicy if he doesn't want to eat them, but I tried it and it was a little spicy. It just had a lot of black pepper on it.
Bald Eagle right there has a fish. Oh, we got a big fish. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Holy macaroni. Got a fish out of the water. Now he's going to start eating it. It is an amazingly clear day. Look at how far we can. Yeah, I know. It's all the kelp down there.
Yeah, but I have 2 claws. A million claws. And it's moving. It's going in the water, following us, and not sticking its head in the water.
All right, we've made it back to the Disney Magic. Time for a little nap, and then we'll see what else we get into tonight. So we're headed back to the room. See if we can give Oliver a little nap. I also need to get something to eat. All right. So Oliver's still sleeping. We brought him back to the room for a nap, but we are now leaving Icy Strait Point. It's about 4:15. All aboard was 4 o'clock. So yeah, they're pretty punctual out here. I was interested to find out where this dock ends up, because ours is pretty much like straight into like the heart of where the attraction is. But this one's kind of off to the side over here. Has anybody been to Icy Strait Points on the Seven Seas Explorer region? I don't know what that is. You can see the gondola going up the side of the mountain there. That's the one that the last time we were here, it's a lot steeper than you would imagine. Like, it's a very steep gondola ride up to the top of the mountain. So if you are afraid of heights, man, we have had beautiful weather. Every place that we go, the same thing happened to us last year. Every place that we would stop on the Alaskan cruise, they'd be like, you guys brought the weather with you. You guys are so lucky. It's never like this. But so far we've been to Alaska twice and it's been like this both times. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Alaska and what the weather was like. Because look at that. Man. Truly beautiful. I just love how green it is. So I just came out on the balcony as we were just kind of sailing away. And I turned and I looked back in the direction that we came from. Look at that mountain range out there. I can't even see the screen to tell you guys if we're even looking at it correctly, but it is humongous. I need to look on the map and see what that is. Because holy cow. I think it might be Mount Fairweather from Glacier Bay National Park. Oh, that's pretty far away from us, but it's a huge mountain. So that might be what we're seeing. If that is Mount Fairweather, that is a 15,000 foot, like 15,000 plus foot peak. I like looking at the Google reviews of this. One guy was like, super easy, made it to the top in 4 hours. No problem. I'm like, you're wild. He's like, also, pack lightly, it gets hot up there. I'm like, that's a snow-covered peak in the middle of summer. I don't think so. All right, everybody has officially woken up from their naps, and now we are headed to dinner. Like we said earlier, we're gonna go back, have a nap, and by the time that they're done, it'll probably be dinner time. And boy, is it. Right now, it's 5:38. Dinner is at 5:45 at Animator's Palette. And tonight is the night where we get to draw our own characters, and they put them up on the TV screen. It's the kids' favorite night. Jackson loves drawing that character, so let's see what they're gonna look like. I feel like I prefer getting here later because the line to get into Animator's Palette goes all the way to the atrium. And I'm back to Animator's Palette for dinner tonight. What are we gonna do? All right, here's my guy. He is wearing a shirt with a picture of himself on it, and he is dressed to the nines. Jackson has a little robot guy. I like it. Jen's, she drew a Snoopy character.
No, this is me. This is me.
And then Oliver drew, show me Oliver, show me. It's beautiful. This is a Picasso.
Now they told us where to look. We have to look right over there, so Oliver won't be able to see it. I'm gonna have to have him like stand up so he can see it.
Yeah.
When we get back to the room, yeah. Ooh.
What's happening? Oh, there's Mickey. He's gonna tell us something. The whole restaurant changed into color.
Thanks for all the great drawings.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, here's the start of my meal. My iceberg wedge with no dressing, no tomatoes, no cheese, no bacon. Yeah, let's go.
You got olives and cucumbers.
I got olives and cucumbers. What'd you get?
I got the broccolini soup. I just thought Oliver might want to try some of it.
They had corn chowder on his menu too.
Yeah, which was actually pretty good. I tried it. This is the, I didn't realize it was a salad, but it's the lemon and dill shrimp salad. There's peas, spinach, radish, and shrimp.
What do you think those big white shrimpy things are?
I'm not sure. You want me to try one?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I think it's potato. Potato.
Big surprise. Coming up soon. Best
Here's what I got. I got just the sirloin steak with potato and asparagus. Kids got the grilled chicken.
Yeah.
What did you get, Jen? More shrimp?
The pasta.
Oh, this is the pasta.
Pasta nero, and they have more chicken.
chicken schnitzel.
Oh yeah, I got the schnitzel to try.
Just to try.
Yeah.
I think so too.
All right, you can take a video. Pay attention to the screen, okay?
That one right there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Haven't spotted ours yet. There's mine. There's yours, Jackson. There's Mommy's. I don't know why Oliver's animation was in a different group, but his is the second one to the left, and look at how cool it looks. He did great. Oh, it's going to be coming up again, Jackson. You ready? There's yours, right? That's me and you.
Right there.
Can you see it, Oliver? Oh, there's our names.
What about Oliver?
Oliver's was a little bit after ours. I think it got moved down on the list. Do you see it?
Oliver,
Oh, there's your name, Oliver. Do you see where it says Oliver on the screen?
So something that we realized is that we haven't had a single ice cream on the deck since we've been on the ship.
Yeah.
So after dinner, we're gonna run up to the ice cream, which is the ice cream little section up by the pool, and we're gonna get some ice cream on the deck after we eat the ice cream here at the table.
What did you get?
I got the
Rocky Road?
Mountain Sundae.
Rocky Mountain.
It's got Rocky Road ice cream. And then this is the celebration cake. And
What are we
it's layers.
celebrating?
Being on a Disney cruise.
I don't want the sauce. I want the sauce.
You don't want the sauce?
don't
Do you
have to
want
have
to just
the
try the cake? Let's just try a little piece of the cake. It's got layers of cheesecake. Okay, try it. Use your spoon, buddy.
One day he'll understand the concept of a spoon. Jackson and Oliver have the same jacket, and we keep accidentally putting Oliver in Jackson's jacket.
It's so chilly.
And it's huge on him.
It's okay. We'll keep them nice and warm while we eat our ice cream.
Jackson has not been affected by any cold weather whatsoever.
Which is kind of wild because back home he's always cold.
He's like, we go into the grocery store and
Yeah.
it's 80 degrees in the grocery store. He's like, I'm so cold,
Where's my jacket?
right? But out here, he's like, I don't need a jacket. I gotta say, this is the perfect weather for ice cream because the ice cream won't melt right away. People are in the pool, which is wild to me.
Oliver, what do you think of your ice cream?
I like it.
Yeah?
Jackson.
What flavor did you get, Jackson?
Blueberry chocolate.
Blueberry and chocolate? Wild.
Remember how we were talking about the unhinged kids ice cream flavors yesterday?
Yeah.
Going strong today.
Well, that wasn't even like his choice. That was one of the choices on the ship. It was just like even the people on the ship are like, let's go. Let's make some wild. They're like, I wonder which ones the kids will eat the most of. What are we gonna do next? Pineapple and chocolate?
Maybe.
Pineapple and blueberry? That makes sense. What's
That
on
would
the
be good, yeah.
pineapple and salmon?
Somebody told us though that the blueberry was very good.
Oh,
I haven't tried it. How is the blueberry? Do you like it? Where's
is the monkey here?
Let me see.
On the back.
They did do the
Oh,
monkey.
look at that.
Look.
There's a monkey.
That's pretty cool.
Soy monkey.
That's a cool monkey.
Good morning from Ketchikan, Alaska. This is our last port of call on this cruise. We have a sea day and then we're back in Vancouver the next day.
This cruise went by so fast.
Right?
You want to come up? Oh, did you see the town?
No.
You didn't? Should we go look at it? Okay, let's go look at the town. It's beautiful.
I feel like we're at a different dock than we were at the last time that we were here. The last time,
Yeah, this looks different. Or maybe we're turned in a different way?
something is different than the last time that we were here. Actually, we're not far from where we were last time. We just weren't at this dock last time. We were down there where not this Westerdam ship, but the one after it, that's where we were docked before. We're just like closer to this end of town. Jen wants to go get some crab today, and we're gonna go over there by the lumberjack show that we saw last time. And if you guys are interested in seeing those videos, we'll put a link in the description down below. They have a beautiful town. It's also one of the bigger towns that we have visited. Actually, the biggest town we visited on this trip.
I know everybody says all the crew members say they really like this cruise.
Oh, because there's a Walmart.
But the cruise went by so quick. I feel like we had so much fun. It just flew by. So
Right?
I can't believe it's almost over.
Also, the views have been immaculate this entire. There hasn't been a bad view on this cruise at all.
No, and I think that's one thing that we are so not used to these kinds of views that I would do an Alaskan cruise every year if I could.
Right.
Just to see this.
Right?
It's so beautiful.
and you would definitely book through Be Our Guest Vacations. So if you're interested in finding out more information about them and booking your own Alaskan cruise, put a link to them in the description down below. All right, so the first stop that we need to make is into the lounge to get some, pre-breakfast, as we like to do. Then we'll go up to Cabanas and get some breakfast. Then we'll come back to the room, pick our stuff up. It'll probably be getting close to 11 by that point. So we might get a snack before we leave, just because we're leaving close to lunchtime. I think it would be a good idea to get some food in the kids' bellies before going on the excursion. I'm not seeing anything unique this morning in the lounge. Croissant, chocolate croissant, whole grain croissant, Nutella, Danish, banana chocolate muffin, cereals, parfaits. Is this like fruit and nut muesli? Oh, the tropical smoothie is new. And then just fruits and salmon and charcuterie. Ketchikan is such a unique and interesting. Well, all the ports that you get to stay longer are interesting because people will either sleep in or get off the ship early. So kind of like right now, there's nobody out on the deck right now. I'm gonna see what Cabanas is like. We're heading in there. It is it's 9:22 right now, so it's not too late. It's not too early. Right in the right spot. I was really wrong about the crowd level inside of Cabanas. We had to do 2 separate tables. There's Jen and Oliver over there because there's no 4-tops available. Oh wait, that lady might be giving us the 4-top. Let's see. Today's special food item is a Mexican Hot Pocket. All right, so we came back to the room, got everything all packed up for the excursion. Now we're headed down to D Lounge, where we'll meet up with the rest of the people that are going on the same excursion as us.
To the lounge. So one thing that they did say was to dress warm. It's really hot out today. It's like 67 degrees.
Yeah.
It's going to be 70 degrees at the highest. So we have sweaters and stuff, but it's pretty warm right now. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We have sweaters and jackets for the kids, so they will be warm. But let's head down.
Also, I wanted to show you when Oliver was in It's a Small World nursery, he made this little footprint craft.
Oh yeah, he came back to the room and he said, they put paint on my feet. And we were like, they did? And he said, yeah, they painted my foot. So this is what they made with it.
Yeah, they made him Lightning McQueen.
His feet are so big.
Right.
Wow.
I bet you all the other kids were like, little teeny tiny cars.
This is so cute though. I love this. I love that they do stuff like that in the nursery. Last time he went in the nursery on our last cruise, he got to meet Mickey. He got a picture with Mickey.
And he got a Polaroid with Mickey.
Yeah, it was like a little Instamax Polaroid of them hugging, and it was it's still on our fridge. I love it.
Yeah. Also, this was delivered to the room. Like they just like brought it up here.
The Polaroid, the Polaroid was like outside of our door, and I'm like, what is this? And it was such a fun surprise.
And then we headed down to where our Stitch panel was, and we're just getting on this boat right here. And we've made it onto the boat, and we are making our way out, away from the magic right now. So we're gonna be on this little boat for 5 hours there and back. They said this island out here is Ketchikan's gateway borough, and there are 39 miles of road. But Ketchikan is completely locked off from the United States. There's no road that you can take to get into Ketchikan. Everything comes in by barge or by seaplane. They said that some days they have up to 28 feet of vertical change for their high and low tide. If you look at the shoreline here, you can see how high up the tide comes. You see the bald spot on the rocks. And anywhere on the tree line, the salt water will come up and kind of make it so that the tree branches can't grow there. It's not enough to kill off the trees or to bring marine life up there because it doesn't stay for long enough, but it will trim the bottoms of the trees as far as where branches can grow. As we look out the window here, if you see those mountain peaks over there, that's the continental United States. And like there's water separating us from there. But that is the continental United States. This right here is New Eddystone Rock. This is a volcanic plug that started out as an undersea vent or a volcanic vent underneath the glacial flow. That's what carved out this valley here. The glacier was 3,000 feet tall, which a lot of these mountains are not over 3,000 feet. So these mountains either were underneath the glacial flow or just barely peeking out. So we're gonna head into Rutgers Bay, and that will give us a view of the cliffs. And these cliffs are gonna be 3,000 feet tall, 3,150 feet tall with another 1,000 feet underwater.
Now I'm gonna take a moment to welcome you guys to Rutgers Bay, the Yosemite of the North.
This was the reason for the trip out here. The Yosemite of the North. Whoa, look at that. Look at that, Jackson. Wow. and it is 3,150 feet tall with another 1,000 feet going underneath the water. And this piece of granitic rock is the longest in the world. It is 1,100 miles long, and it runs from Washington State all the way up here through Alaska. Oh, you really get an idea for the grandeur of it as we're underneath it like this. He said that sometimes seals or sea lions like to hang out on either side of this waterfall. It's not today. So as we're looking at these like rock faces here, there was a naturalist on board that was explaining what some of the different markings on the rock were. So you can kind of see these horizontal striations, and those were caused from glacial waters receding, and you can kind of see how it's like etched into the rock there. And then if you look, there's also vertical striations, and that was from water runoff, like waterfalls, and that would erode the rock and create like this vertical channel down the rock face. And it was really neat to see all of these different features of the rock and be able to get an up close look at them. And it was beautiful too, like really, really beautiful to see. And so this was the point where we turned the boat around and started to head back towards the ship. One thing that was so interesting about this excursion was getting an up close look at the rock faces and realizing that that rock is so massive. That's just one huge piece of granite that we are seeing up close, just a small portion of it. And so now we begin our 2.5-hour trip back to the ship. We should have enough time to go and do a little bit of exploring around the town when we get back before we have to head onto the ship for dinner. But as we were heading back, the naturalist pointed out a bald eagle's nest. And you could see it here, and on video it doesn't look as big as it actually was. It's like the size of a small car. It's really cool to see how big a bald eagle's nest really is when you're up close to it like that. As we're passing by this area here, you can see that section of open ocean or open water right there. That is the Pacific Ocean out there. So you can see we've hit some swells. It's getting a little bit bumpier out here. Yeah. Making our turn, heading back to the ship. Whoa. All right, so we just got off the Misty Fjords boat tour. It was supposed to be a wildlife and scenic tour. Didn't see very much wildlife. It was very long. Like I said at the beginning of this, it was 5 hours there and back. I don't know if I would suggest that for groups with young kids like we have, because they were definitely struggling with the amount of time that we were on the boat. Although it was very beautiful, and I would suggest that if you are a fan of like rocks and geology and stuff like that. So now that we're back, we're gonna take a little trip around the town, a little walk around and see what we can see here in Ketchikan. I see a giant bear right there. Look at these beautiful pieces of stained glass here out along the port. So this is interesting because we docked in a different spot than we did last time. So I don't know that we saw any of this. Maybe we did. I feel like we went to a restaurant down here. Yeah, right there. There's a tunnel here. You gotta go underneath these houses. Could you imagine living on top of a tunnel that cars drive through? This bench is a whale's tail. And there's the Disney magic right there. So that's where we ate last time. And there's a Red Lantern burlesque show here. Jewelry Land. It's interesting how much of a larger town this is than the last ones that we were in. It rains here 260 days out of the year, but we've been having some good luck both times that we came here. Tongass Trading from 1898, still outfitting after more than 125 years. It's like an outdoor store now. Welcome to Alaska's first city, Ketchikan, the salmon capital of the world. There's the Ketchikan sign, but if you look at the base of the sign, the legs of it are wrapped in like reproductions of old salmon canning wrappers. It's pretty neat. Also, orca corn sounds fun. Oh my goodness. I don't know that I like that. It's a fur place. Oh my. Okay. C-Max. It's like a MX theater. I don't know what that means. Like a touristy cinema. Also, our ship doesn't leave until 7, and a lot of the places are closed. It's 5:15 right now. Blasphemous Bills, the finest Alaskan-made goods, rest in pieces. Boy, did I miss the seaplane coming through? The Golden Nugget Express. Yeah, everything seems to be. Oh yeah, the kelp salsa.
Yeah, we had some on the little boat. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Jen was hoping to get some king crab today, but all the places are closed now that we're back. So they have seaplanes, and when you take a seaplane out to go sightseeing, they call it flight seeing. That's fun. You know that it rains a lot because every single store sells an Alaska raincoat here. Shortcut to downtown is through the store. They just want you to come through this door. Oh, there's the jacket again. All right, that was a real quick trip around downtown. Now we are back at the Disney Magic. There's a road further in town called Creek Street that I've always heard about. We drove across it or near it the last time we were here, but this time we didn't have enough time to walk over to it. I guess there's like a creek that runs through town that you can see the salmon in. So next time we're in Ketchikan, we'll look for it. These fishing boats are interesting because they've got a little tiny boat on the back of them. What do you use the little tiny boat for? Probably to like tend the nets. Seems like everybody's coming back at the same time. Everybody's coming back for dinner right now. All right, back at Rapunzel's royal table. Hello.
Hello there, my friends. Welcome to the palace.
Oh, we did it. We made it to the palace. Oh yeah, there's a band.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. They got the lights turned way down low here tonight, for sure. A bunch of people have their cell phone lights out trying to see the menu.
Without any further ado, please do help me in welcoming the Princess Rapunzel! Happy birthday, love.
Oh, there he is.
Look, everyone, it's Bling right now! This is life after happily ever after. Now that we're in for the home, now our adventures are
So I got the Maximus salad. This is cucumber dill salad, marinated potato salad, carrot salad, baby oak leaf, and Lolo Rosso. Oh no, this one was gluten-free and dairy-free, so this one was good to go without changing anything on it. I'm going to show you guys Jen's meal right now.
This is the tuna tartare.
Hello.
Hello there, sire. Oh my! Am I in the presence of royalty this evening? Are you two brave knights? You are not!
He says, I don't know.
You are? Yes, tell me, what is he? Is he a prince or is he a troublemaker?
Is he a prince or a troublemaker?
Well, I shall remind you that troublemakers will be sent to the dungeon tonight. Yeah. Do remember this. Now enjoy your feast, my friends.
He keeps telling everybody they're going to the dungeon. I feel like this is foreshadowing or something. Happy birthday!
This is the tangled pasta.
Oh yeah, it's all tangled up. There we go.
Ooh.
That's a pie.
Okay, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. This is the chicken. This is the lemon thyme chicken. Technically, I'm not supposed to have the lemon, but I feel like there's gonna be like not very much lemon on it. What'd you get? You got a little jumpy frog.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
you're gonna play here. You're gonna jump here. You're gonna jump. Woo!
Oh, it went over. Went in the broccoli.
You're gonna jump here, okay? You jump it here. You're right here. You're gonna
Oh,
shoot
close,
here.
Jackson, close.
Jump right here, other side, like this, like this. Look, look, look.
Oh, both you guys. Nice work, everybody.
Oh, you all have to dance.
Thank you for joining us in such revelry.
I got a custom dessert for gluten-free and dairy-free. So what everybody else got was the chocolate fudge from the kids menu.
What do you think it is?
Are we playing?
Kind of looks like a buffalo or something. Good morning from our last day aboard our Disney Alaskan Cruise. We're gonna have a look at the Navigator app and look at the schedule, see what's happening around the ship today. But also, right now, in the Concierge Lounge, they have a special meet and greet for us. We don't know who it's gonna be, but we'll find out soon. So I want to say thank you to Be Our Guest Vacations for sponsoring this trip for us. If you're looking for more information about a travel agent, be sure to click the link in the description down below. Let's head up to the concierge lounge.
All right, so they did have a special character meeting here in the lounge this morning, and it's Daisy.
How's it going, Daisy? You having a good day so far? Oh yeah, it's beautiful out, isn't it? I feel like we should see you in the lounge more often. This is the place for you. Right? Is it okay if we take a selfie together? Perfect, thank you. So it's about 11:13 and our next thing that we're planning on doing is at noon. But I wanted to show you guys, the seas are a little bit rougher today, but because we're heading in the same direction as the wind, it's no big deal. We're not feeling a lot of movement. Last night was probably the roughest seas that we've had on this trip. A lot of like up and down and rocking back and forth and stuff like that, but it helped us fall asleep. So worked out for us, but it was rocky. So if you are planning to come to Alaska and you have an issue with like seasickness or like motion sickness, be prepared for at least 1 or 2 nights being rocky. So we were in the room just for a little bit. I did a little bit of packing. I've been trying to like pack along the way so that we don't have to do so much tonight because we have to put our luggage out by 10 o'clock tonight. But now we are headed to Fathoms to go do Heard That. I think this is something that I've never done before. We do a lot of like name that tune trivia, but we're not doing a lot of like name that sound trivia. Passing through the atrium and there's a royal gathering happening here. A lot of princesses. Here we go, Heard That in Fathoms. Let's see. Ooh, it's not gonna be like write down trivia, so it's like a game show.
TV show.
Ooh. Oh.
That was an example. It was great. That was a perfect example. Tell us, what is it?
It was The Walking Dead.
Mandalorian.
The
Mandalorian is correct. Would you
I
like
knew
the luggage
that.
tag?
Same show.
Name the movie from its theme song.
Oh, Jurassic Park. Oh, they're running. I got one.
Random names to that one, like
All right.
away.
Oh, that's the Netflix sound. No, it's the Disney Plus sound.
Disney Plus. I like this one. Wild card. What is this sound?
Oh, go, run. Oh.
Yes.
Stopping into Cabanas. I always stopped into Cabanas for lunch. See what they've got. All right, here's Oliver. He got some pork, some french fries, some corn dog nuggets, and some broccoli. Jackson's going with all white stuff here. You've got some noodles and butter with some Parmesan, some rice, and some french fries.
So I got the 2 fishes. I just ate one of them. It was pretty good. I got the short rib, which is super tender.
What were the 2 fishes? One was a...
This is the Cajun spice grouper, and then I got like a tilapia. The short rib is really good. Yeah, when they cooked it. I got some pasta, some grilled chicken, veggie biryani.
Where's the fish?
Right here's a fish. You want to try it? This is a grouper. You want to? This right here is fish. Make sure it's not too spicy. That's a mango salsa, I think. The fish isn't very spicy. You want to try it?
I get it.
And says, no.
Pretty good though.
You found a puffer fish?
Oh, let me see.
Right up there.
What is that?
Right up there.
I wanted to see what the flavors were today of the ice cream. Banana and chocolate. Oh, they're watching Tangled on Funnel Vision. So, Oliver went down for his nap and he woke up from his nap. And honestly, we haven't done anything all day long and it's been glorious. It's been nice, relaxing, doing nothing. Now we're headed up to the concierge lounge just before dinner. A little like pre-dinner snack. And then we're gonna head to dinner at Lumiere's for our last dinner of the cruise. Here's one last look at the last evening time option for the concierge lounge food. Chicken souvlaki. Oh my goodness. Plant-based beef salad. Smoked salmon mousse profiterole. And then various fruits. A chocolate dipped marshmallow. Strawberry peanut butter blondie. Ooh, and then cookies. And then this one doesn't have the cookie is an almond coconut chocolate chip cookie. But then this one doesn't have a card for it. Looks like a blueberry, I don't know, some sort of little blueberry cake. Pluto's coming down. What's in it? He's just wandering around out here. Look at him. Hello, Pluto. Passing by Soul Cat Lounge. Alright, dinner tonight is at Lumiere's. I got a salad here. That's my starting course. So the last few days, they've been grilling up my gluten-free bread. And if you're gluten-free, I can't suggest this more on a Disney cruise. Have them grill it up just a little bit. Jen got the chervil dill marinated shrimp, celeroc, apple, Meyer lemon, creme fraiche, toasted fennel seeds, and micro celery. And then this is the baby iceberg salad. Red and yellow cherry tomatoes, scallions, crisp sliced chickpeas, sumac tahini ranch dressing. Jen got the lobster tail and the halibut tonight. I got the steak. This is the steak from the lighter note menu, but it doesn't have, oh yeah.
This is how I deshell the lobster tail. Doing this for many years, 25 years in Disney Cruise Line. This is like a pro, you know, like a professional. You know how to deshell. Otherwise, you're gonna jump on the floor. Look at that, wow. Like a pro. Woo!
That was amazing.
Yay!
Nice, we did it. For the boys' dessert, we brought down some chocolate-covered marshmallows from the lounge. Oliver's not sure how to eat it.
So this is the molten lava cake with vanilla ice cream. Definitely molten.
And this was my gluten-free, dairy-free dessert. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty good. This is a different type of cake than we've had the last few days. I was just looking at Helmsman Mickey here, and look at this. He had like wood engraving in all the brass here, or the bronze, but now it's all worn away here from people touching it. But after dinner, there was one more gift shop that we didn't make it into, and that's this one right here. Sea Treasures. So in here is mostly Disney magic stuff. You get your ears, your backpacks, and your magic shirts and your spirit jerseys. And they also have build your own headbands here. And they have the Disney Cruise Line specific characters in here as well. So you can see Daisy with her special cruise line bow on, and then Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey as well. So they are bringing a lot more Lorcana onto the ships. And you can see here, it says trade your Lorcana cards here. They have a display of the different Lorcana cards that they have available to trade. You guys seen? I'm not really like into Lorcana stuff, so let me know if you guys see anything that's like, ooh, somebody should try to get that. There was also a Lorcana thing that was happening that we missed because we were on an excursion, which was you showed up and they gave you a booster pack, and then you could trade. It was like that thing that happened at Epcot where there was like a book, and they said if you get these 3 cards, then you get a special foil card. Oh my goodness, you want to buy all of those?
Who do you have?
What are you going to do with them?
Can we just buy them?
That's it? You just want to buy them? You don't want to do anything?
They go on a little headband.
Go on, put them on your headband.
I like
just
this
a hat.
I don't love the magic merch, but I think this hat's kind of fun.
Yeah. I also like that Disney Cruise Line hat that's like right next to you there.
You have this one.
Yeah. That one they give free.
Okay, let's go.
But this one's cool too. All right, last trip out onto the deck to get some ice cream. It's 8 o'clock at night, by the way. It's like broad daylight out. This is something I loved about being in Alaska. It's like it stays daylight until midnight, and then even then it's just dusk until 4 a.m. All right, let me see your ice creams, boys. Show me your ice cream, Oliver. Yeah. Every time we come on the Magic Class ships, Quacks has been closed. What is Quacks? If we were here in the warmer months, or if we were here in a warmer location, we would definitely be taking advantage of all these different splash pads and pools, and the slides too. We came out on the pool deck to watch a little bit of Soul. Look at this, they're closing the pool. Pretty interesting to see it happen. We got a towel crab today.
A crab!
Look at that.
I don't think we've eaten any of our chocolates either.
No, I put them all in the suitcase. So we are making our way back to Vancouver, so we're a little bit further south than we were before. This is 9:30 at night right now. This is beautiful out here, look at this. Wow. So yeah, we came back to the room and we are packing everything up. Have to get all the luggage out by 10. We just got one more bag to put outside. There it is, look at how beautiful the sunset is tonight. Good morning! We are officially back in Vancouver. It's the end of our cruise.
We're gonna go grab some breakfast, and we have to head to the lounge to try to do the express walk-off. We may not need to do the express walk-off though, because our car, we're taking a car to the airport. It's coming a little bit later. So We'll see. I don't know. Follow it. See what happens. Let's go.
Then we made it back to Lemire's for breakfast. So the way that it works is on the very last night you eat dinner, and then the next morning you come and eat breakfast at the same table that you ate dinner at. Good morning. So because coffee is on my list of things that I'm not supposed to be drinking, I've been drinking this Twinings English breakfast decaffeinated tea, and I like it. It's good. We're starting everybody off with a bowl of fruit. A nice melon assortment.
I'll go out with the fruit.
Oh yeah, Fruit Loops.
I got the muesli this morning. I just wanted something a little lighter.
What is muesli?
I don't know. I thought it would be like oatmeal, and I think it is. Let me see. Kind of like oatmeal.
Okay. They brought me out a gluten and dairy-free donut. Heck yeah. I like how Oliver's eating this donut. Goes from the top down so you can eat all the chocolate.
And at this time, any guests who are participating in our Express Walk-Off program and are carrying all of their own luggage.
It's so loud in here.
Welcome to disembark the ship via the gangway located on deck 3 midship. For those guests
you got some French toast and bacon and sausage. Oliver got some eggs and bacon and sausage.
Comfortably on board until the Disney Magic has been cleared for general disembarkation.
I'm going to show you guys what's offered here in the lounge for breakfast on the last day. Pretty much the same thing that's been being offered every day for breakfast. So one of the perks of staying concierge is you get express walk-off with your luggage. So like normally if you have all your luggage with you, you can do express walk-off. Those are the first people off the ship. We had to do that last time because our plane flight was so early. Today we've got a later plane flight. Car's not going to be here till 10. Plane doesn't leave until like 1:30. So we've got plenty of time this morning. So we didn't do express walk-off. But if you are staying concierge, you can tag your luggage, put it out the night before. They take it off the ship for you in the morning, and then you still get express walk-off ahead of the line. Concierge will lead you down to the front and you have your very own special line to get off the ship, so you have a quicker express style walk-off. Also very interested in this floating gas station. I know that it's for fueling up planes and boats and things like that, but is it just there's tanks of gas out there? Or tanks of fuel out there? Or is it, is there a pipe running to it? Also, I like that this little buoy here is the runway. Like, that's how they know where to line up. There's that one little buoy right there, and that's how they know where to like land. So on the way out here, we were talking about this Lionsgate Bridge right here. And we said that it was called the Lionsgate Bridge because up on the mountain, there are two features that they call the lions. And I believe that is those two in the distance there, kind of behind the haze and the fog and the clouds. I think that those are the two lions. That's what I was saying when we were passing underneath it. I was like, oh, I was able to see those earlier from a different spot. Those are them right there, I believe. I'm no geology major or geography major. All right, it actually worked out. It's about 8:30 right now, and we're still doing express walk-off. They let us come out ahead of the line. You can see the line over here. All right, so now comes the hard part. We have to get our 5 big pieces of luggage out to the car. All right, so my timing was a little bit off from when we got off the ship. I booked our car for 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. I was trying to split the difference because our plane leaves at 1:30, so I was trying to like make sure that we were kind of like waiting as little as possible, but it turned out that we're gonna be waiting here. I already called the driver and we're gonna see if he can come a little bit earlier, but right now we've got about an hour wait here at the terminal. We'll see what happens. All right, we are officially on our way to the airport. Beautiful day in Vancouver. I was going to say these will be the last mountains we'll see for a while, but we're stopping off in Salt Lake City. I think there's mountains there. All right, we made it through security and we are now in the Vancouver airport. It's 10:50. We got plenty of time. We're looking for E82.
I will say that when they took my picture for customs, is that for customs?
Yeah.
Whatever the picture thing is.
Border control.
I looked very tired.
Oh no.
I was like, is that what I look like?
Oh no. This store has a DJ spinning right now. Wild. Why does that store need a DJ? All right, I hope this isn't a repeat. We've already moved gates once.
Oh, Chicago?
Yeah, across the airport.
Also, I just went to Starbucks and got the Vancouver cup.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I wish I had gotten one in Alaska, but I don't think I saw any Starbucks in Alaska.
Not where we were.
But I love these cups.
Yeah. Ooh, look at you.
For my coffee tunes. Oh, also I broke a nail while we were on the cruise, and they took it off for me in the salon.
Wasn't that nice?
It was nice. Let me show you what I got.
Not the broken nail, but them taking it off.
It happened on the last day, thankfully. But I got these.
Oh, what is that?
They're everything bagel bites.
Oh.
They have cream cheese inside.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really good. To get 3 of them. This is something that we don't have back home either.
What is it? Oh,
An
Canadian bacon?
It's an everything bagel croissant with ham and I don't think it's Canadian bacon. I think it's just ham.
Oh, with ham and egg and cheese?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks pretty darn good.
I know, we don't have those at home. And
Yeah.
then I got Oliver a cheese Danish because that's what he likes.
And then we also picked up some cheesies while we were here because you can't go home without any cheesies.
So our friends, Chris, Charmaine, and Michelle from Calgary, from Canada, they sent us cheesies and we ran out. So we got some while we were here. They're delicious. They taste so much better than like Cheetos. They're real cheese, real butter. They're very good.
Yeah, I got the gluten-free brothers cashew and coconut balls. Yeah. All right.
Okay, we are headed on to our first flight, our first leg of the trip home. We're gonna head to Salt Lake City. And just, yeah, it's like a 2-hour flight. So it's a quick flight. I'm gonna try to get some editing done. The kids are gonna play some video games. I think I might try to get reading some of my book for the book club. That's about it. That's all we're gonna do on this flight. I don't think these have TVs, so we have to entertain ourselves.
Making our way out to our first flight.
Getting ready to go.
It's true. I hope that, it's quick and easy.
2 hours.
2 hours. Piece of cake. Look at how excited they are.
Okay. Very short layover. That was about 2 minutes. We had enough time to go to the bathroom. Actually, I don't think you had time to go to the bathroom. That's okay.
There's a bathroom on the plane.
Yeah, there's one on the plane. It's so hot in here. Are you ready to go home, bud? What about you? You ready? He goes, can we go swimming?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, we're gonna be home at midnight, bud.
Right at
A little midnight swim. All right, we're getting ready to get on the plane.
All right, here we go. Made it onto the plane. Jackson, how far in the game are you?
Pretty far.
Pretty far. He's been playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. We're on our second plane. We're headed home. We'll be home by midnight tonight. Are you ready? You ready to be home?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous with the time change, though.
I think we'll be okay.
I hope they go to sleep.
They will. They're gonna be tired. I feel like I'm pretty caught up on movies, so Mamma Mia it is. All right, we made it back to Orlando. The kids always, every time they get off an airplane, they have the most energy in the world. They're like running around like wild kids. Look at this gigantic Roomba. Uh-oh, watch out, it's a robot, it's coming right for you. It doesn't really mind you. Yeah, I know, look at that. There's a robot.
Dear resident, welcome home. You're one of our 75 million visitors. We're thrilled that you're here. The city joins in recognition of America's
Wait till the turn, Jax, the turn.
This starts with our commitment to ensure that Orlando remains a city
You doing it?
every person is welcome, valued, respected.
At least 25. Now we get to play everybody's favorite game. Where did we park at?
I think it was the goat level.
Oh, it was there wasn't the what are they? They're not goats. They're cows, cattle.
All right, we are back in the car. It's about 12:30 right now. We are headed home. We just went through the parking thing and like paid for our parking because we parked in the garage while we were at the airport, and it was $264. We were gone for like 10 days, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. That's how much it cost us to park in the parking garage while we were gone. But yeah, it was a great cruise. It was a great trip to Chicago. It was a great summer all around. We had lots of fun. And this is the last trip for all of us as a family this summer. Tim has one more trip. But now we're just gonna head home and get ready for school. School starts in a couple of weeks, so.
Yeah, I gotta go out and buy some pencils, buy some Trapper Keepers.
Well, guys, we don't have pencils.
Oh, we do have pencils. That's true. And I have a Trapper Keeper, too.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But, all right, so we're going to head home and we will finish this up in the morning, I think, because we're going to head home and go straight to bed.
It's true. No baths or anything.
No. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
All right, so we are back home.
It's been a couple of weeks, though, just for FYI. It's not the next day. It's about 2 weeks later. School starts tomorrow. So we took our time editing and we had some other things going on, so the videos went out a little bit later. But that was the end of the trip.
Yeah. What a magnificent trip it was, too.
So for these couple of days, we're going to do maybe like a home vlog where we show you our haul and our like final thoughts, favorite moments, things like that. But for this part of the trip, these few days, we did the whale watching tour. We've always had, we've only done the Alaska cruise one other time, but we had really great luck seeing whales on that whale watching tour.
Yeah.
And on this one, we saw, I think it was about 3 whales, but they were really like staying near us and they were very active. And then were they seals or sea lions? They were sea lions, right? Because the ears.
Yeah.
So we saw that like pod of sea lions. I don't know what a group is called.
It,
And then we saw the group of otters as well. So that was like a really lucky tour. And then a bald eagle was like flying with our boat.
like following us along.
It was just like wild. And then at the end, we saw a bald eagle eating a fish. like we watched him eat the fish. It was wild.
If you guys are planning an Alaskan cruise, Icy Strait Point, that is, to me, that is the only destination on the cruise that I think you cannot miss.
So I think that not every cruise goes to Icy Strait Point. Maybe not every cruise goes to Skagway, but the cruise might not necessarily go there. So just look at the itineraries. But it was so much nature, so much.
I should say that if you're into nature, I don't think you can top Icy Strait Point, in our opinion.
Just what we had, like the experience that we had, but it was beautiful. Seeing the whales, the kids were really excited. We had really great views. The whales came so close to the boat, which was kind of scary because we weren't in a big boat.
Yeah.
But it was very cool.
They were so close, and there was no way for me to get this on camera, but I was talking to the naturalist. You could hear their calls echoing through the hull of the boat.
Yeah, and she knew, you kind of heard her say this in the video, but she was a little quiet. She knew them by their sounds.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. One thing I've noticed is that the people who run the tours are genuinely love what they do.
Right.
They genuinely really care about the animal, the wildlife, just whatever the tour is about. And I really, really appreciated that. It was great. And then the next tour that we did was the Misty Fjords tour, where we saw the giant granite rock formations. I will say it was a beautiful scene. Like the scenery was beautiful. Once we got there and we saw the rock formations, that was really majestic and just awe. You look at it and you're like, wow, this is huge. I'm so small. It was just a very cool experience. However, I would not recommend it just from our personal experience and seeing other kids on the boat. I don't think it's great for little kids.
And this was one that, and it's my fault because
no, it wasn't.
No, I asked the folks at Be Our Guest. I was like, what about this one? They're like, we've never done that one before, so we can't tell you whether it's good or bad. And I'm like, so I picked it. I was like, I'm gonna try it.
We wanted to try it, and I think that's all you can really do is try it. And although they weren't melting down or anything like that, but they definitely were losing their their attention span by the end of about halfway to the Misty Fjords.
Yeah.
To the location. So it was a long boat ride. It was about 5.5 hours. It just wasn't, I don't think it was the right excursion for us, but I am glad that we did it. You never know till you try, right?
Right.
So, and it was very beautiful when we were there.
Yeah. And I think if you are into geology, if you're into minerals or rocks, probably be blown away by this tour.
Well, also the naturalist on that tour as well had some really great fun facts, and you couldn't hear her very well once we got outside of the boat. So Tim was kind of voicing over some of the stuff she was talking about. But again, she just really, you could tell that she really, really loved what she did and she loved what she was talking about. And she gave us a lot of great information. So if you're into that, I think you would like the tour, but it definitely was more slower paced. There are other things you can do in Ketchikan, you can go to the lumberjack show, which we did last year. That was great.
We talked to some people that were down Creek Street.
Yeah.
And they're like, there was a bear next to us.
They were literally just I think it was behind them, and somebody across the creek was like, there's a bear behind you. And there was a bear behind them.
And they turned around and the bear was like, oh, get out of here. And he ran away. And they're like, oh, there's a bear.
You don't even have to go on the tours to see the nature and the wildlife.
Right.
It's just all around you in Alaska. So I think if we do this cruise again and we go to Ketchikan, I think I wouldn't do an excursion in Ketchikan. I guess I would look through the list, but I think what I would probably do is just explore the town more.
Yeah.
Spend more time in the town, have Alaskan king crab. That was something, that and Juneau, I think, were the two big spots for Alaskan king crab. So I would probably do that next time. But yeah, it was a great couple of days. The last full day on the ship was a day at sea. We didn't really do anything. We really just like enjoyed like the time together, and we enjoyed the ship and, you know, looking out on our veranda. It was just kind of like a more relaxed day.
It was like the end of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last thing that we're doing. Here's our last day of vacation. And like, that's what we did. We relaxed a little.
So that's why that day was a little shorter, but it was a great cruise, and we'll talk more about the cruise as a whole in another video, but I highly recommend an Alaskan cruise. Like there is no, like there's nothing else I can say other than like, I recommend it. If you're even remotely thinking about it, do it.
Yeah, and if you're into nature, like if you are somebody that enjoys seeing nature, seeing animals, seeing scenery.
It's so different from Florida, so it's just really nice to get a break from the heat and from what we see every day here, and just seeing something different and feeling different weather. It was just really nice, and it was a great way, like Tim said, to end the summer. So
yeah,
we had a great time. So I hope you enjoyed this series, and I'm going to make a playlist of all of the videos. So if you want to see them, you know, all, I might even do like a mega vlog in case you want to watch them all in just one big video. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. But if you want to have your own Alaskan cruise, just, you know, beautiful, magical adventure, definitely check out Be Our Guest Vacations. I'm going to link all of their information down below. They definitely helped us plan the best vacation, and I know they can do the same for you. So please check out the link down below if you want to check them out.
And all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.